Hi everybody, this is Dave Bolduc with the Bella Group. Welcome to my weekly real estate market update. Today's March 4th. It's the first Friday of the month, so we'll be digging into the Connecticut real estate market specifically. So let's jump right into that. So the first slide we see here is a big picture of the last 10 years, homes for sale, listings, and closings, homes that were sold. The first thing you can see right away is there's a big downtrend in the number of homes for sale. And you can also see that the closings are increasing, and the number of new listings since about 2015 has been trending down. So the number of new listings down, closings up, and also another thing, which is the new construction, have been driving the number of houses available down for quite some time. Over the last 10 years, we built 50% the number of new homes that we built in any 10-year period before that. So until this market dynamic changes, we're going to continue to see price appreciation for the simple reason that supply is low and demand continues to be extremely strong. Looking at the last 12 months on this slide, you can start to see the seasonality in the spring into the summer. Demand and the number of houses on the market go up. And then as you get into the fall and winter, typically number of houses, number of new listings, number of closings drop off. One interesting point is that closings carried into November and December at the same rate or close to the same rate as the summer. So there's still a lot of strong demand. It dropped off in January and then again in February, but I think that's more related to the fact that there's so few houses on the market more than demand, because demand is still very, very strong. We expect listings to continue to increase because we're getting into the spring time and ultimately into summer, which is where we see things increase normally anyway. But we still have very high demand, and what that means is the market's going to remain competitive because we have such strong demand, and listings as they come on, they're getting snapped up. So it's going to take a while to really see the inventory increase. What are the paths to success? Sellers, call me, give me a text. I can give you a market valuation. Quick example, guy that I've been working with for a while, he's got a rental condo in Hamden. 2 years ago, I gave him an estimate it could sell for $150,000. 2 days ago, it was $220,000. So when you're ready, we'll list your home, we'll get it sold. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised with the valuations. Buyers, call me for a buyer consultation. I can give you an idea of what's going on in the market, what you need to be prepared for, and you can let me know what you're looking for, and we can work together so that we can get you to a successful end. Very important, get a pre-approval or have proof of funds. And you must be ready to look when houses come on the market very quickly, because your competition is. And another client called me yesterday afternoon on a couple of houses that were listed yesterday morning. One of them, the agent said, we're not even approving showings until you have a pre-approval that you send to me. So you need that pre-approval. And then the other one said, or when I tried to schedule the showing, Thursday was already booked, Friday was already booked, Saturday was already booked, Sunday only had 3 spots, and they were asking for highest and best by Sunday night. So it's very competitive. But we can do it, and we'll work together to submit the best possible offer. So some takeaways here. This is a strong seller's market. Low supply, high demand. This is a seller's paradise. If you're looking to sell, now is the time. I can get you set up and ready to go. Let's talk about it. Home prices and mortgage rates are predicted to increase. And that pre-approval, like I said, is the ticket to the dance. Don't expect to be crowned the prom queen or prom king right out of the gate, but you got to at least be in the dance, and that pre-approval is the ticket. Fierce competition among buyers, so be ready, and like I said, we'll work with you on that. That new buyer that I was talking about wanted to see those 2 houses. His comment after me telling him all that is, I can tell already this is going to be tough. He's right, but with persistence and flexibility and the right people on your team, we'll find you the new home. So give me a call, we'll figure it out. Mortgage rates, let's talk about that. A little bit of good news, down to 3.76 from a peak of 3.92 2 weeks ago. What we're seeing here, I talked about this last week, the relationship between 10-year treasury yields and the mortgage rates. You can check that out video. I'll link it below. People are moving money from the highly volatile stocks into more secure U.S. bonds, which is driving prices up, which is driving yield down. So as yields for the 10-year treasury come down, mortgage rates tend to come down as well. Well, we do expect to see the Fed raise the Fed funds rate at their next meeting in an attempt to tame inflation. This is expected to result in higher mortgage rates over time. For now, the lower rates are welcome news for buyers. And this is the last slide that I show. This slide is showing every 10 years what the average interest rate was. The blue line is where we are now. So you can see even in the 2010 decade, we're at 4.09%. We're still below that. We're not at the historic lows we saw over the last year or so, but we are still at historic lows, or very close to them anyway. So 3.76% is a very attractive and very competitive, favorable rate for you. So with that, if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to share, please leave them in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for joining me. If you found something of value, please click the like button, subscribe, and hit notifications. I put these videos out every week, and would love to be able to share this content with you weekly. My spring buyer and seller's guides will be out in the next week or so, so I'll get those shared as soon as I have them. Until then, thanks for joining me. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.